All right, let's talk about something that I know drives photographers crazy, losing money on leads you've already worked so hard to get. Today, we're going to break down a really powerful strategy using two tools, HoneyBook and GoHighLevel, to build a system that makes sure you capture every single opportunity. First, let's look at where those opportunities are slipping through the cracks.
So, let's just start with a really honest question. You're spending money on ads, you're putting tons of time into your social media, but are those leads actually turning into paying clients? Or are they just kind of disappearing before you even get a chance to talk to them? This is honestly one of the biggest hidden costs in a photography business.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, I have a CRM. I use HoneyBook or Dubsado or whatever. And look, those tools are fantastic for managing your active clients. They really are. But here's the thing they don't tell you. They have a massive blind spot. They just weren't built to handle the stuff that happens at the very edges, like right before a lead becomes a client and right after a project wraps up.
And this right here just perfectly illustrates the problem. This story is so real it hurts. Speed is literally everything. In the few hours it takes you to wake up and pour a cup of coffee, that dream wedding client has already found and booked someone else who responded instantly. And just like that, thousands of dollars gone.
And it's not just about those late-night inquiries, right? Think about all the other little leaks. A potential client calls you while you're in the middle of a shoot. Do they bother leaving a voicemail, or do they just hang up and call the next photographer on Google? Do you always remember to ask every single client for a review to boost your reputation? And what about that amazing family you photographed 2 years ago? Are you doing anything to get them to book again? Every single one of these is a leak in your revenue bucket.
So what's the fix here? Well, the good news is you don't have to get rid of the tools you already know and probably love. The solution is not about replacing anything. It's about reinforcing what you have. It's about adding a smart, automated layer that works with your current CRM to plug up all those leaks.
This slide really makes it crystal clear. The best way to think about it is this. HoneyBook is your project manager. It is absolutely brilliant at handling contracts, invoices, and all the details for the clients you already have. GoHighLevel, on the other hand, is your 24/7 sales rep. Its job is to capture new leads, warm them up, and bring your past clients back for more. The things that actually grow your business. They do two totally different, but equally critical jobs. Okay, let's look at a specific feature, because this one is a total game changer. Imagine you're on a shoot. Your phone rings. You obviously can't answer. With this system, an SMS is automatically fired off to that number in less than 15 seconds. It says something like, "Hey, I'm with a client right now, but saw you called. I'll get back to you shortly. What kind of session are you looking for?" That one text message saves the lead and stops them from immediately calling your competition. It's incredible.
And this is just as powerful for web forms. When a new inquiry comes in, a whole automated sequence kicks off right away. A text goes out in under a minute. An email with your portfolio and a booking link follows right behind it. And here's the best part. If they go quiet, the system will just gently follow up for you. You're not chasing cold leads anymore. You're having a conversation with warm prospects who feel like you're super responsive.
And this whole system just builds from there. It goes way beyond just getting new leads. You can automatically chase open proposals that have gone unanswered. You can automatically send a review request 10 days after you deliver a gallery, which is the perfect time to ask. You can even automate referral requests and set up yearly campaigns to bring back old clients. It's like having an employee working tirelessly in the background to get the most value out of every single client.
And this is where it starts to feel like the future. Imagine having a virtual assistant that just works 24/7. Someone DMs your Instagram at midnight asking about wedding packages. The AI employee responds instantly, answers their basic questions, qualifies if they're a good fit, and can even drop your booking link to schedule a consultation. You wake up in the morning, and boom, a qualified lead is already on your calendar.
Okay, I know. This all sounds amazing, right? But you're probably wondering how complicated it is to actually set up. Is this going to take months of your life? Absolutely not. There's a really clear, super actionable path to get this system up and running and making you money fast.
Here it is, a simple 3-week plan. Week 1, you focus on the most important stuff, your lead recovery. Connect your website forms and switch on that missed call text back. That's it. Week 2, you build out the post-project stuff, the automated review and referral requests. And in week 3, you import your past client list and set up those powerful reactivation campaigns. It's designed to give you a win from day 1.
And of course, the next question is always about the cost. A new piece of software means a new expense. So let's just break down the numbers and see if the ROI actually makes sense for a working photographer.
What's really telling on this slide is that little comparison at the bottom. Okay, so the GoHighLevel starter plan is $97 a month, but look at what it replaces.
So many photographers are already paying for a separate tool for SMS, a different tool for reviews, and another tool for their calendar. When you add all that up, GoHighLevel often just consolidates those costs into one much more powerful platform. So that's the number for this whole marketing and growth layer, $97 a month. But the question really isn't what does it cost, it's what does it make me?
And this, right here, is the bottom line. For pretty much any portrait or wedding photographer, what's one booking worth? A few $100, a couple thousand? By recovering just one single client a month, that one missed call, that one late-night inquiry that you would have otherwise lost, you've very likely paid for the entire system. And everything else on top of that is just pure profit.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. What would it actually mean for your business, and honestly for your own peace of mind, if you knew that even when you were sleeping, or on a shoot, or on vacation, your business was still working for you, still capturing leads, and still booking clients? That's really the power we're talking about here.